Castilian farmer is 75 and should really be enjoying his retirement. But he's still hard at work in his sunflower fields. He wants to remain anonymous, claiming a pension but continuing to work is illegal. But he feels he has no choice.
The pension is nowhere near enough. I don't believe anyone can live on 500 euros a month. So if you're still able to, you have to keep on working to boost your pension a bit.
Alternar y trabajar un poco y aumentar un poco la pensión.
Farming brings in an additional 500 euros, but at his age the work is becoming too demanding. He can't afford to hire help, and his sons live far away in Madrid.
Working in the fields is hard. My farm is small, and a lot of the work is still done by hand. That makes it especially demanding. It means a job takes 4 hours instead of 2. I have to look out for myself. I can only do it because this is work I've been doing all my life.
Small farms like this are still the mainstay of Spanish agriculture. The country is home to about 1 million former farmers now claiming pensions. But many of them feel obliged to keep working. They have no choice. Trade unions have long pushed for higher pensions for farmers.
It's not like it was 20 years ago. Back then, people in the countryside could survive on much less. These days, though, they have the same financial needs as people in the cities.
Antonio doesn't claim a state pension. He lives off his earnings as a cattle farmer, but he's 67 and the work takes its toll.
Sometimes I miss a whole night's sleep because a cow is calving. Mucking out the cow sheds, making hay, there's always something that needs doing. You don't get any time off. At the end of the day, it's all down to me. It's my livelihood, so I have to make sure things run smoothly.
He wants his farm to be in good shape when he leaves it to one of his sons. That's what motivates him. But he also loves farming and could never imagine doing anything else.
It's like a drug. It's impossible to stop. Either you carry on or you die of heart sickness missing your cattle.
In Spain, many farmers carry on working well into their old age, but sometimes they pay with their lives. The work can be dangerous, especially when it involves heavy machinery. In 1 week alone, 4 farmers recently died. They were all elderly. One of them was over 80. He lived in this village outside Madrid. He was killed in a tractor accident.
The elderly are more vulnerable than young people. Their eyesight is worse. Their reactions are slower. If an elderly man gets on a tractor, then his chances of having an accident are higher than a young man's.
The financial crisis is also partly to blame. Pension coffers are as good as empty because Spain has 6 million unemployed who aren't paying into them. The state's already plundered the reserve funds to help pay off its debts. Santos Ruesca is a government advisor. He cites yet another reason for the problem with pension funds.
Spain's legendary economic boom led to growth in the low-wage sector. The people who were hired in the late 1990s and began paying into social insurance schemes were mainly low-paid construction workers.
The state is responding by giving the elderly incentives to keep working. If they forfeit half their pension, they're allowed to keep on earning. The Castilian farmer is still figuring out whether this new scheme is worth his while. It would allow him to keep working legally.
It's one solution. If they took my job away from me, they'd be forcing me into
Whatever their reasons, many in Spain carry on working well beyond retirement age. In a country with such a high unemployment rate, having a job is a privilege, and those with work to do don't want to stop.